So good evening and welcome to everyone, and I'd just like to say a big thank you to Brother David. And I wrote down some words about the music that, as I was listening to it, these words came: enchanting, mystical, spiritual, uplifting, magical, transporting. But then also some of the music took you into more grounding, balancing, fulfilling, harmonizing, but ultimately freeing. And there was a feeling that you could go wherever you liked with that music. You could go to the subtle region, you could go to the soul world, you could take a quick visit to heaven. It was so amazing. Thank you very much. I'm not sure if they're going to put the lights on. And then there was light. The lights are going to come on. They will. So while we're waiting for the lights, just want to introduce myself. My name is Sister Margaret, and I'm from London. And I am the MC for tonight. So it's a real pleasure to be with you all. And just to give you an idea of the program, so we're going to start with some cultural items, and then we will go on to other aspects of the program. So let the cold disappear and let your heart warm up and enjoy the evening. So we're going to start with a video that is about the theme. So the theme of that's running through the whole Double Foreign season is living with limitless love. And downstairs we were looking at, what does that mean? What does limitless love mean? And I think we could spend many early morning meditations really going into the depth of what that really means for myself. What was limitless love for myself? What is limitless love that I'm receiving from Baba, from God, from Brahma Baba? What's the limitless love I have to offer the family, receive from the family, and ultimately for humanity? So we now watch the video.
Living with limitless love. The souls of the world are crying out. They are burning with the fire of hopes. Hopes for finding love. Nothing is sought out more than love, and yet it is the thing most lacking. A small orphan girl invokes the memory of her mother's love. By drawing a picture of her mother on the concrete floor and remembering the care, the love, she takes off her shoes and crawls in the lap of the memory of love. This orphan girl creates a bed on the concrete floor for her little brother to sleep. Goodness never dies. It is only subdued sometimes. A child with not even a shirt on his back is ready to share whatever little he has. Goodness and love are the soul's DNA. He comes to us so magically, so freely, so easily, opening our minds, our intellects. He fills us with His limitless love. Like chatrak birds, we invoke, we absorb, and we swallow as much excellence as we can. Filling ourselves with limitless love. The longing to know has finished, and all that's left is the longing to be with the One and to become. He awakens our spiritual DNA of living with limitless love. Making Him our companion, we too become master oceans of love, filling ourselves, being full, being complete, living with the limitless One. We
Om Shanti.
was ready to go overseas. So I was part of that 5 people who first went overseas to give lectures.
We go together through all eternity. How can I show you what you truly mean to me?
So I stayed in London until 74, and I chose to go to Australia.
Oh, Baba, let me live for you today.
This is good type of service. This one has taken the responsibility. Come forward. I think Nizar, I said I was referring to. Oh, Dr. Nirmala. Dr. Nirmala. She has taken the responsibility. So Nirmala Didi is now in charge of Gyan Sarovar. So she has taken this responsibility. Now she will spend more time in Madhuban. India, Bharat, and other countries, so she will pay attention to foreign countries as well as India and has taken this responsibility. This is why Bap Dada is proud of the double foreigners. Foreign lands and Bharat, you have the responsibility of both. How sweet. Baba put his hand of blessing on her head.
My heart is full of all the love you give. I want to show the world the wonders of you. Oh, Baba, what can I say today? With my sisters and my brothers here always, we go together through all eternity. How can I show you what you truly mean to me? Oh, Baba, I give my breath to you. Oh, Baba,
So wherever
give my
I have been posted, I have enjoyed doing godly service and try my best to help local people. Om Shanti.
And I am lost in your love. I am simply lost.
Everybody is moving around with their sweet, loving vibrations.
I spent 47 years working with Didi and 33 living with her. So I knew Didi really well, and she knew me really, really well. I would say I was close to Didi, really close, and she felt close to me, but there was always someone closer, and that was Baba. No, because Didi had such a profound love for God, if I can use that in Baba, that was the heart of who she was as a person. It created this incredible simplicity, purity, and this amazing, I'd say, determination and spiritual power that was always evident. She had this just one in her heart, 100%, and that was really, to me, the essence of the personality that she really was. You know, if you heard one of Didi's classes, they were incredibly simple, right? Really, really simple. But I would say of almost anyone I've met, she was the embodiment of knowledge. She was a knowledgeful soul because she lived the knowledge, didn't just, her articulation perhaps wasn't so intellectual or whatever, but she absolutely thought and saw life in the way Baba did. And she had this amazing love and complete detachment, which I would say was her trademark.
She was very, very disciplined and very, very independent. Didi was very courageous. I have seen many, many problems came in front of her, but she faced all those situations in Baba's remembrance. Her faith on Baba was really, really unshakable, and deep love for Baba, which helped her to face all those situations. And she set very beautiful example in front of us.
All your courage to pioneer. It's so easy for us to follow, but you are the pioneer. Renounce, you renounce it on the old. Your obedience to one alone, who makes you now so sweet and strong. You ask for nothing and no one, for nothing and no one at all.
I always saw Nirmala Didi as an embodiment of self-respect, the one who is clean inside and out. I really admire her outstanding quality of being detached and loving.
So courageous, very strong, stable, no matter what kind of situation she went through in her BK life from the beginning, with faith in one Baba, love for everyone, she was passed with honor.
Om Shanti. Flying free. Om Shanti. Dear Didi. Om Shanti. Extraordinary.
Om Shanti, that was really special and so heart-touching. It makes you feel that you want to increase your love for God and dedicate even more. It's beautiful, the legacy that she's left us. So Sister Latta is requested backstage, if you'd like to come. And we have now a song by Sister Jyotsna from Australia.
Om Shanti. This is Hindi song, but the one who doesn't know Hindi, so song is like that. Your eyes have found me worthy of your love. Oh, my heart beats slow down. I have found my destiny. आपकी नजरों ने समझा प्यार के काबिल मुझे दिल की धड़कन ठहर जा मिल गई मंजिल मुझे आपकी नजरों ने समझा जी हमें मंजूर है आपका ये फैसला जी हमें मंजूर है आपका ये फैसला कह रही है हर नजर बंदा परवर शुक्रिया हंस के अपनी जिंदगी में कर लिया शामिल मुझे दिल की धड़कन ठहर जा मिल गई मंजिल मुझे आपकी नजरों ने समझा आपकी मंजिल हूँ मैं मेरी मंजिल आप हैं आपकी मंजिल हूँ मैं मेरी मंजिल आप हैं क्यों मैं तूफ़ान से डरूं मेरा साहिल आप हैं कोई तूफानों से कह दे मिल गया साहिल मुझे दिल की धड़कन ठहर जा मिल गई मंजिल मुझे आपकी नजरों ने समझा पड़ गए दिल पर मेरे आपकी परछाइयाँ पड़ गए दिल पर मेरे आपकी परछाइयाँ हर तरफ बजने लगी सैकड़ों सहनाइयाँ दो जहाँ की आज खुशियाँ हो गई हासिल मुझे आपकी नजरों ने समझा प्यार के काबिल मुझे दिल की ये धड़कन ठहर जा मिल गई मंजिल मुझे आपकी नजरों ने समझा. ओम शांति.
It was interesting that that song was about destiny because it reminded me of a little song, well, no, it's a poem actually, that came to me. It was long before knowledge, and actually it came at a moment when I was a bit low. And it's very, very short, and I'm going to share it with you. So it's called Destiny. Oh, to find the real me, that is to be my destiny, through human haze and earthly fog, to find that place that's close to God. Oh, to reveal the best in me, that is my true destiny. So it's interesting what's still in the soul. I don't know if it was from the cycle before or the birth before, but just came, just one night. So now we have a little chance for you to get together. And so I'd like you to stand up and to find someone that you don't know or don't know very well. And I'd like you to share, so introduce your name and where you're from, and then to share for a couple of minutes each the relationship that you find most easy about Baba. So a couple of minutes each. The relationship that you find most easy to have with Baba. Do you need me to repeat? The relationship that you find the most easiest with Baba. Some find father easiest, some find friends, some find mother. The one that's the easiest. And just think about what that relationship brings out in you as well. Yeah, what does that relationship you find easy, what does it bring out in you? For those who've just arrived, we're just having a little discussion about what is the relationship with Baba that you find the easiest, and what does that relationship bring out in you. So I hope you've all had a chance to share. And if you could go and find someone else, and it's better if it's in pairs rather than fours and threes, unless you have a language, language situation. But move and find someone else you don't know. This is a time when you can move and it'll keep you warm. So have you all found someone different? Yeah? Move and find someone different. So the brothers, you could move around a little bit. The sisters. Okay, so the next question is the relationship you don't find so easy with Baba. Maybe the one you kind of put to the back of the cupboard a little bit. And I'd like you to reflect for a minute. So in your own, for a minute, reflect. This time while you're in Madhuban, how might you bring that relationship to the forefront? And what might happen if you did? So have a minute of reflection and then share. So many of you in groups, but it's better if you're in twos. To share with twos, unless there's a language issue. Is there anyone who hasn't got a partner? There's a 3 over there, but then someone hasn't got a partner. So maybe you could pair up. Everyone's got a partner. Yeah, if you gently like to finish up your conversations and make your way back to your seat. So for some, when they start talking about Baba, it's quite hard to stop. We once had this program and we said, you know, the question was, how did Baba find you? People couldn't stop. We couldn't, we just couldn't, they couldn't stop. It was just like they were so excited. Okay, if you'd like to make your way back to your seats. And just think about the feeling when you do think about, talk about Baba, what does it feel like? What does it make you feel, and what do you feel that relationship that you find easy, what does that make you feel? Your go-to relationship. But also that relationship that maybe is a bit hidden away. What magic is hidden in that relationship that needs to be explored, because every relationship with Baba is absolutely magical. So it's really worth exploring every single one. There's virtues and qualities and powers behind every single relationship. And you might even connect some of the titles that Baba gives us in the Murali to certain relationships. And that's another way of exploring that relationship. So now we have a poem by Sister Latta of Australia.
Om Shanti. So the title of the poem is the same as the theme of the season, Living with Limitless Love. Our sweetest Baba, the ocean of love, inspires us to live in the abode above. Being unlimited is the way to be. We do know, do we not? Becoming an angel is our destiny. Love is truth. Love is silence. Being with the One is the essence. Let us let go of all bondages and realize this connection is beyond time and ages. Lost in His depth, we find hidden treasure, priceless and rare. Oh, what divine pleasure! They are real, my friend. Keep them with you. They will make you stand out in the eternal list of who's who. Bab Dada says, with open arms and loving drishti, here are my sweet children, the master creators in eternity. In Madhuban, come experience the magic of Om. Welcome, welcome, a hearty welcome to your sweet home. Today, in these beautiful moments, in this special gathering, and with a determined thought as we are meeting, with Bab Dada by our side, here and now, let's start living with limitless love. Let's start living with limitless love. Om Shanti.
Thank you, Sister Latta, on a beautiful poem from the heart. So now we'd like to welcome all of you, Group 4. We're a small group, but there was a comment earlier that it might be a small group, but quality group. Very sweet. So just like to acknowledge, if you'd like to raise your hands, who are the first timers? Quite a few, it's good. And I'd like to call out each country, but I have no idea which countries you're from. So if Okay. That was meant to be a bit later. Okay, come. So let me skip a bit to the next bit and invite Sister Shilu and Sister Rajni onto the stage. And, Sister Shilu, or we often call her Sheila Ben. As they're coming up, I'm going to introduce them. She's world famous, isn't she? Because she's the one who translates Bap Dada's Murlis into English, and from English into all the other countries, into all the other languages. And so Sister Shilu is in every home, isn't she? Especially now that Zoom came, she's reached every home, just as Baba's reached every home. So, and I've known Sister Shilu for, as long as I've been, for over 30 years. And I remember a little incident. She probably is long forgotten for her, but I remember that I think it was only my second year coming to Madhuban, which is you're still quite new then. And they asked me to take this student, but we couldn't find a place to sit. So we'd sit in one room, and then people would come in and sit in another room, and some people would come in. So I end up giving this soul the cycle, walking around Naki Lake, because there wasn't anywhere else. But anyway, we got to the bit where, Baba comes. God is actually coming in Brahma Baba. And that was going to be the next day. And actually, Baba was coming. So it was getting near the end of the course, and Baba was actually coming. And that's the bit in the course. So I went to Sister Shilu and said, should I tell him that Baba comes here? And she said, I don't think that would be a good idea. So in the end, I didn't. But she was always there. And over the years, she was mostly based here. Now she's a lot in Shantivan. But she was here, and her office was always open. You could go ask her any questions, get copies of Murli or whatever you needed. She was there, and I don't know if she still does, but she was very involved in the ring ceremonies and giving first-timers their rings. So she's going to be coming quite soon. And I also like to introduce Sister Rajni, who is the coordinator of Japan. And also I've known Sister Rajni for a long time. And there is a little incident that she may not remember, but I remember. And that was, I was in Om Shanti Retreat Center in March 2020, and Sister Rajni was there. And it was the beginning of lockdown. So when I'd come to India, COVID was something that was happening in the East. It wasn't anything to do with us at that point. But very quickly, while we were in Om Shanti Retreat Center, suddenly, we were having to wash our hands all the time. We were starting to wear masks, and, lots of things were going on. Sister Rajni, decided that it'd be better to get those from Japan back, because there was, the lockdown was, we were sort of in it. And I'd planned to go up to Madhuban. And I wasn't thinking anything else, but I was going to Madhuban. I had my bags packed by the door. I was waiting for, the taxi, the transport to happen. And then I went on the email, and I got a message, to phone Sister Genti immediately. So I did, and, it became clear that I was not going to go to Madhuban. I was going to go back to the UK. And can you imagine being in India and not going to Madhuban. But that night at supper, Sister Rajni came and had supper with me, and it was so sweet and such a kind thing to do, because I know she must have known what it must feel like, that you're not going to go to your home, right? And you're going to have to go back on the plane that night. I was going on the plane that night. In fact, I think I caught one of the last planes out of India at that time. And I just remember that, you know, it's so important, the little acts of kindness that we do. We don't think it's so much, but it really touches a heart and uplifts someone. Rather than going down, it brings them up. So thank you very much for that. So here we are, and we'll soon we'll hear from our seniors. And Sister Shilu is now coming onto the stage. So we just wait for that so that she can see which countries you're from. So welcome. So both these senior sisters have always been very close to the daddies, and their lives were intertwined with the daddies. And I would say Sister Rajni very close to Didi Nirmala. And so they've been so inspired, not just by Baba, but also by the most senior members of our Brahmin family. So we'd like to just find out which countries you're from. So you're going to have to help us out a bit for this bit, right? So I'd just like to see, is there anyone here from the Americas, from North America? If you're from North America, could you stand up? So welcome from North America. North America. So anywhere in North America, welcome. North America means Canada. So raise your hand if you're from Canada. So they're well used to the cold. I live there in Toronto. I know exactly what that wind chill factor does. Those who are from actual America then, USA. USA. So they're from Ohio, and Sister Sheila went to Ohio, and they met her there. So that's very beautiful. Yes. And also some from the back. There's quite a few from USA. So let's go a bit further south. So South America, and I think that would include Mexico. So if you stand up, anyone from South America, all the South America and Colombia. From Colombia, welcome. Anyone else from South America? So one lone soul from South America. So anyone here from Iceland? No one from Iceland. UK? So there's a few of us from the UK. Okay, what about, welcome. What about from Europe? No one from Europe, isn't that amazing? They are from Europe. Greece. They're from Greece. So welcome. So welcome. How about from Africa? So which country in Africa? Uganda? South Africa. Okay, good. Yeah, come closer. Come be part of the family. We're family. We're a small family, group 4. So, there's lots of places in the front. So how about the countries in Asia, but not India? Anyone from, like, Japan, Malaysia, Indonesia, all these countries? I'm not so good on my map. Singapore. All from Singapore. And sister, where are you from? Malaysia. Anyone from Indonesia? And Japan? Japan. Good. Okay, anyone from Russia? Don't think Russia's here. No. So let's go Asia, isn't it? So anyone from Australia? Australia, welcome. What about from New Zealand? Yes, from New Zealand. Yeah, Fiji. Okay, thank you. And what I forgot the Middle East. Is anyone here from the Middle East? Rajesh is from the Middle East. He's waving from the back. So is anyone I've missed out? You're from the Middle East? Where in the Middle East? Dubai. Okay. Is there anyone I haven't, is there any country that's been missed out? Please don't feel, just raise your hand and we'll include you. Everyone been included? Wow, thanks for that kind of help. So big welcome to our senior sisters, and we're now going to hear from each of them. And they're going to just share their welcome and their thoughts about this topic and what we may be thinking about while we're here. So if you'd like to bring mics.
कौन बोलेगा? ओम शांति, ओम शांति, ओम शांति. Dadi Janki used to say 3 times Om Shanti, and then would give the meaning why she was saying it 3 times. She would say, who am I? Whom do I belong to? And what do I have to do? She used to give this meaning of 3 times Om Shanti. So we all learn from Dadi Janki. How many of you saw Dadi Janki? Raise your hand. And how many did not see Dadi Janki? Okay. How many of you did not see even Dadi Gulzar? Raise your hand. Anyway, Baba, I heard there are many first-timers. So first-timers, again, raise your hand, please. There are more coming tomorrow, I heard. And maybe also day after tomorrow. Day after tomorrow is Baba's day. Anyway, welcome. Welcome to Madhuban. When I say Madhuban, this word Madhuban has such a deep meaning. Madhu means honey, and ban means forest. So double foreigners give the translation of Madhuban as forest of honey. What is the speciality of honey and what is the speciality of a forest? Forest means solitude. And honey means a big gathering. Because one honeybee cannot produce honey. There's need of many, many honeybees to produce honey. But forest, you can be on your own in solitude. So Madhuban is a place where you experience solitude as well as a big gathering. In the midst of a big gathering, you can still experience solitude. This is the beauty of Madhuban.
Madhuban is a place where Brahma Baba, Mama, all the daddies did so much tapasya. Pandav Bhavan is the original place, which is about 4 kilometers from here in Mount Abu. And this Gyan Sarovar is an academy. Its name is Academy for a Better World. So it's an academy where people come and learn meditation. And Pandav Bhavan is home. But even this is Madhuban. And then we have Shantivan at the bottom of the mountain, where thousands and thousands of people can stay. We have a very big hall where 20,000 can sit. So Baba's home is very large, and Gyan Sarovar is on the mountain. But at this time, I can see not many double foreigners are here. It is cold, I know. And then the next group will be bigger, I think, because of Christmas and New Year. But these dates, this date, especially 15th of December, not many come. But you have been brave to come. You decided that I will go in the beginning of December. So on behalf of Bab Dada, all the dadis, all the seniors, and all the Madhuban Nivasis, a very, very, very hearty welcome to all of you. Oh, you may clap for yourself. So you definitely are very courageous. None of the other seniors are here. I live in Pandav Bhavan, and Rajni Ben actually, she lives in Philippines and Japan, but then this time she is here to look after double foreigners. That Didi Sudesh is now the director of Gyan Sarovar. Along with her is Sister Prabha, who is looking after Gyan Sarovar in place of Didi Nirmala. Didi Nirmala, as all of you know, she left her body on the 20th of October. And it will be 2 months on the 20th of December. It is very interesting that how actually her birthday was on the 2nd of October. On 1st of October, she met all the Peace of Mind retreat guests in Gyan Sarovar. She gave a very powerful welcome speech. At that time, nobody ever felt that she would leave us so soon. And on 2nd of October, her birthday was to be celebrated in the evening. In the morning, there was a small celebration. She was 88 years old. And in the evening, there was big dinner and all that. But then in the afternoon, she became quite sick, and she was immediately taken to the hospital. But at least in the morning, we could celebrate her birthday. But then after that, she had many complications. And then I remember I went to meet her in the hospital. But as I was meeting her, I was taking drishti from her. And I had some questions, something I had to ask her or tell her. But then I didn't dare tell her anything or ask anything because I felt that she was very, very detached, very detached. So detached that I just stood there taking drishti from her, and I felt that she was reaching her karmatit stage. Because even before that, I used to watch her, how she was getting more and more detached. And then, so I went in the morning to meet her and just took drishti. I feel very fortunate that I was able to go in the morning to meet her. And then in the afternoon, I came to know that she is taken to Ahmedabad because there were more complications in the body, there was infection in the body, and the global hospital doctor said that she should be taken to Ahmedabad. And in the afternoon she was taken, so there was no chance to celebrate her birthday here on the 2nd. Also, so, and after she was taken to the hospital, I couldn't meet her there. But on the 20th of October, how she left her body, but so many were standing in front of her. Even you were there, no? Rajniben, you were there too. Rajniben can share more in the hospital, about the hospital. And she, till the last moment, she was giving drishti to everyone. Such powerful drishti, and everyone felt that he or she had become so like bodiless. And she left her body there in Ahmedabad. Her body was brought here to Madhuban and cremated here in Mount Abu. But even from her face, we could feel that she was like in Baba's lap. And Baba gave a very beautiful message through Mohini Ben. You must have read it, heard about it, or watched on YouTube. That when she met the advanced party souls, how they were so happy to meet her because she joined them. And Baba said that now she's in the advanced party and Baba is going to give her even a bigger role. You saw in the film, in the little video, she was living in Australia, but then how Dadi Janki wanted her to be in Madhuban. So she came to Madhuban and she was here. She looked after Gyan Sarovar for 15 years. But so detached and loving, a very good example for all of us. Those of you who did not see Didi Nirmala, raise your hand. Okay, a few. Some must have come after many years. Those who came before COVID and have come now after COVID, but not in between, they raise their hand. Who came here 4 or 5 years ago and have come now after COVID, raise your hand. Okay, so few, then the others, you came in between, okay. Anyway, welcome to all of you, and you can see the theme of this program, living with limitless love. And you can experience limitless love here. There will be many classes, morning and evening, and also other activities, and I'm sure your staying in Madhuban, in Gyan Sarovar, will be very, very fruitful. So hope for the best. Thank you.
Om Shanti, Om Shanti. Om Shanti. Okay, so I like to also welcome all of you in Baba's home, Gyan Sarovar, Pandabhavan, Shantivan. You will be visiting all these places. And I heard there is a silence tomorrow and after tomorrow also. So definitely this is very good chance for you to experience that deep stillness. Especially going to Pandabhavan, sitting in Baba's room, or here the dome, Baba's room, really is the chance for the soul to go into silence and experience that purest vibration which you cannot get any part of the world. Brahma Baba had done a lot of internal work to clean the mind and feelings and attitude to become perfect. 33 years. And that room, Baba's room, simple, very simple room, but very powerful vibration. Baba is serving us. Thousands of people visit that room. They sit in silence and experience that pure vibrations which relieves us, heals us, uplifts us, gives very clear goal of life. I think it's very good chance for all of us to experience that beautiful love of Baba. I really spend when I go to Pandabhavan to sit in Baba's room, talk to Baba, experience that love. That room, I remember, once Dadi Prakash Mani, the chief of the organization, once I was in Pandabhavan night time, Dadi called me. She says, let's go to Baba's room. It was 10 p.m. We stayed in Baba's remembrance, so powerful vibrations. So silence is very important since you are in Madhuban. While walking, talking, going here, there, just continue to accumulate those moments when you are in stillness. That is the real power to experience. So I really welcome you in Baba's home, Gyan Sarovar, and also inspire you to accumulate a lot of silence power. These especially 2 days. Bap Dada is coming on 15th, Avyakt Bap Dada, to get experience. There will be 12,000 already have arrived in Shantivan, more to come, but here we are very few, lot of silence here. But when you go to Shantivan, there will be big crowd, but still Baba gives us beautiful experience. So, once again, welcome. Om Shanti.
Thank you very much for beautiful sharings, and the detail about Didi Nirmala was really touching, but also sharing about, it's almost like we've got to become those still points to accumulate. That's really an important reminder to us all. And I'd like to invite, there's a very small team that's looking after Group 4, 2 souls. Baba's picked for helping that, and I'd like to invite them on stage, Sister Lekha and Brother Rajesh, and to say hello and let them tell you a little bit about the Group 4 program.
Om Shanti, a very quick one, a very warm welcome on behalf of Bap Dada and also the beautiful ancestor souls. The legacy of Brahma Baba is being continued by Sister Shilu. It's the same spot Brahma Baba would have sat and would have welcomed you. So feel the same vibrations. If there is anything we can make your stay more comfortable, please feel free to come to the office. I have Sister Lekha as well.
Om Shanti, and so this is a great opportunity for all of you because Madhuban is unlimited love, and the topic, the team has been chosen, unlimited love. So we are seeing the unlimited love in subtle way in Madhuban and in all the departments, and you can feel it. And also, before we plan to come to Madhuban, we know Bap Dada has his own plan for his children. So many of them working to make this Madhuban trip very useful for you. So they have prepared journals, many things. So all that is making you to feel the unlimited. So most welcome to Madhuban, experience the unlimited love. And if you need anything, we are here. Thank you.
Om Shanti, just a little announcement. Some of you are asking where to give your contribution for Yagya Madhuban. So I have